Here I am. Here I am. I'm very excited to be doing this. This is a surprise release, but this is, I guess, an album that they kind of hid under a fake name for a little while. I don't know specifically how long. I saw that there's, it's only released on the fucking website, and there's like NFTs attached to it. They released a single. This is Earl Sweatshirt. Okay, Earl Sweatshirt on Voir, and it's a collab album with the very, very well-known producer, The Alchemist, and I'm pretty happy about that. I have, enjoyed a lot of stuff that The Alchemist has done. I'd say probably most notably Alfredo, Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, I'm a big Earl Sweatshirt fan, right? So, getting another Earl Sweatshirt album I can be relatively happy about that. When was the last album? When did the last album came out? I believe it was only 2022, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're being fed really quickly, I would say, with another song, or with another album, so bless up. Okay, here we are. It's not letting me play. I just got a new phone, so it's being very weird about anything that's not on Apple Music.
Focus steady and I'm broken. I was resting on the low end, trying to comprehend me like my bro did. I reap everything I sowed in.
The especially important part played by the royal ancestors as.
Okay, that's that first song on there, 100 High Street. We're really having just this, these strings kind of working on here, and, Earl is coming in with the confidence that I sort of expect from him. I definitely need to re-listen to that because I wasn't full in paying attention as well as I should have.
For every problem, life seems a faithful friend to share. For every sigh, a sweet song and an air.
Big grip, get flip, hand over fist, that's quick. Snake oil salesman with the pitch, that's slick. Ain't no telling when it ends. I don't know what it is. I remember the ghost inside the crib, hosing down a problem with gin and tonic. How to stay afloat, now I know why they wet. I watched the brew into a quarrel, I knew just with a bet. Now we having like Dewey Cox out in his shed. I had to style a little so the killers could laugh. Big grip, get flip, hand over fist, that's quick. Snake oil salesman with the pitch.
Everybody has their different ways of what they use them for, but we'll let them explain that.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, right? All these songs are so short, but I am enjoying the vibes here. This one too, very laid back. This guitar, you feel the bass on there. This one is on services right now.
When I'm rolling around, trying to keep me close, but look how when I needed you the most, it was out. The least I could do is a count. Still, I peeled off $4 bills for them when they peeled off on the bill. Started at the bottom of the hill. Actually, I started in the mid. Actually, I started in Illinois strands. Freddie helped us sing through the axe. Chop another piece off the branch. Memories careen off the past. Home to a screech in their tracks. Notice that you easily led, so I took a seat at the head. It's time to eat.
You remember I'm feeling like Aubrey. They ain't red nigga high and ballin'. I was there. How you ride, you stay in the car. I get high to pay for my art. So when I'm buying, I'm breaking the car. Oh, as I was breaking apart. I don't lie, you playing your part. On that island, the flame in the dark. I know mine used to pray I ain't harder. Only sung in say cause they smart.
Damn.
Then how did we come here?
Okay, that one's pretty good too. Are you another? Just using this repetitious sample on the back or something, right? For all these songs, I guess, but they're so you're getting lost in that. It's very wavy stuff, and it's very chilled, very relaxing vibes, and Earl sells on this, and it's one of those things too where back in the day, Earl was not doing that, so it's one of those things Earl can match with a lot of different energies, for sure. Okay, yeah, I would say too, this is certainly less weird than some rap songs, I will say.
My legs treading in this quicksand, beating eggs. I see the peak and dip the grease. We was snoring 20s, roaring, waking up the dead. I speak to him, my grandma Juanita said it best. Roll with the punches, keep them coming unprepared. He just said this shit colossal, and I feel the man. This shit is enormous. I know a pirate just said further forward. Fly your flag high over your head. The cherry on top, the weight off of my heavy soul. Never been lost, I remember nowhere to go. New shit consume quick, it's perishable. Oh, hold your breath, or hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath.
Genius here, right? Like, yeah, he's in quicksand beating eggs. Like, he's trying really hard to, you know, get out of this quicksand, out of this, like, low. I see the peak and dip the grease of the pan. This is a genius saying this. I don't know if I would have thought this, but, you know, the peak or glimmer of hope out of his depression, but he ends up going right back to the dip or grease, okay? Feed the fam at 16, I wasn't no seasoned chef. It's predictable and funny we meet again. So, talking about his life as a child and, you know, certain responsibilities he had to have at a young age. Whole another thing coming in these coming years. We were snoring 20s, roaring, waking up the dead. I speak to him, my grandma Juanita said it best. But I never fumble, carrying it like a man. Even when I buckled under egregious demands. Okay, so like everything that he's went through, you know, he's you know, carrying that. Future said this shit get colossal, and I feel the man. It's funny. That's good. I don't think I've heard that song before. I'm not very much of a Future fan. This shit enormous. I know a pirate said it further forward. Fly a flag high over your head. Keep an eye of Horus when I rest open. What is an eye of Horus? It's an ancient Egyptian religion that represents well-being, healing, protection. Cool. My section focused, focal for the destitute and hopeful. Sped up on the tightrope. I seen they let it choke him. Cherish every moment. Let it go. The cherry on top, the weight off of my heavy soul. Okay. Never been lost. I remember nowhere to go. So he's not lost. He doesn't have to be anywhere. Okay. New shit consumed quick. It's perishable. End it with gold. It's gonna never get old. Okay. It's a very depressing song, but it's also like. You know, he has a lot of hope, or you know what I mean. Like he doesn't. It seems like he's not trying to dwell in this sadness. You know what I mean? He's very much so being a realist. Like, you know, we're gonna have those ups and downs, but the reality of the world or how we can handle that is gonna be much happier than those sad moments. I guess that's what I'm reading. Apparently this song is 5 years old.
Long face in the bank, short change. This tour feel like 40 states. While we gone, hold patrol the gate. What's going on? I'm in a mall with the Jordan face. High as hell. On the left, that's the sketch what I live. Shivering, erasing what I did. Replacing what I did. My brother like sunrise. We all need you. Godspeed, you Black Emperor. More than enough. I know I'm playing the tough crowds. Convert the days until that race is to whip the bus round. We about to shake the taco truck down. Now I'm play the couple like a bus down.
Song ends at like the drive-thru. That kind of reminds me of that one. JPEG Mafia song. Anyways, yeah, this song has got a nice groove to it as well. How he's coming on this, I feel like there is this sort of like self-awareness or this sort of joking nature with them, right? Especially with like a lyric like I'm in the mall with the Jordan face, high as hell. Right? I really like the line too. My brain left, see what's left on the left. Etch a sketch what I live, shiver and erasing what I did. Ooh, and what's this? He does a Godspeed You, Black Emperor reference here too. But anyways, and then he at the end too, he's like, I know I'm playing to tough crowds. You know what I mean? Like he's like this the awareness of like, you know. You know, if he's not playing at a concert like a festival or something like that for sure. No, he is recognizing, and maybe even an older fan base who doesn't understand this stuff, right? He's changed his style up very, very, very much so, and the crowd that he's hanging out with, is the people he's collaborating with, are in a very niche rap scene. Okay, and I mean, people have been talking about this since some rap songs came out. Regardless, some rap songs does have like a cult status, I would say now.
Clean break, tougher to make. Ain't the thing that a king name, ruffle the mane. Hold your head, cover your face. So that even though she gotta know that I know she just made with the choices I made. The only way forward is unafraid and focused when I'm holding these reins. Yeah, I'm going through changes that I couldn't fathom. The growing pains leave an understanding.
More pains leave an
No
understanding.
passions on the plane, precious cargo in the cabin. Levant bread, sharing everything with the team, spreading seeds, spilling drink for the dead. Godspeed, they took the lead, but I'm still ahead. I found a swing sitting.
It's a good song. More so, this song really being about, you know, his life as being a father.
Charging and couldn't take it. Kinda flagrant. Night bomb me, I'm on Collins and I'm palming paper. 740 big body driven by my lady. Almighty arm length, I'ma spank 'em. Pause the tape. The angles I'm taking straight through. Gotta make it home, a baby that I gotta raise. That's what walking a plank do. Don't be shocked, I couldn't save you from your thoughts. So what the fame do? From the sharks and what they fangs do. This the difference, 4th and inches and we going long. Shimmy when I score the ball. Hail Mary bells everywhere in the loft. Name ringing bells everywhere, a nigga walk.
Yeah, at this point I've gotten used to how the beats are all sounding, and it's all fucking beautiful, man. It's I'm gonna be excited to come back to this because right at this point I'm not sure what I'm gonna think. It's just so smooth, it's so easy listening, and yes, of course, Earl here is, you know, lyrically introspective, and I will say in a way that I'm actually understanding the lyrics on this one better than I was on Sick. Because I remember when I did my reaction to Sick, I was like, bro, you are a tough cookie to crack, okay? You are writing in fucking, like, it's very puzzling. He's a puzzling lyricist, at least on that album. Yeah, led the charge and they couldn't take it. Okay, kind of flagrant. Night bomb me. I'm on Collins and I'm palming paper. 740 big body, driven by my lady, swinging like goes down Fraser. I found patience and still couldn't sit around waiting. Nice. I'm saying it got kind of dangerous. Abrasive, all kind of angels, almighty arm length. I'ma spank 'em. Pause the tape. The angles I'm taking straight through. Gotta make it home, a baby that I gotta raise. Shaking off malaise and hay, too.
Rob Marciano told you it don't last, get you a snatch. Photocopies of my shit hitting the net, niggas is ass. I know Carl Towns used to be on bullshit, bugged out. And the drink was dulling and sharp feeling. 6 feet underneath the sun, chilling, crispy. When everything turned tricky, miss me. Know this breeze, Lucifer sun in the morning. I'll let you talk yourself to sleep. These niggas scared of morals. Adjustment pro for the Justice League.
Okay.
I love Two faces to see the swarm.
That's an Alchemist song too, that he's on Cruise Change.
Something gonna get niggas parked. Yeah. Saw these big fish in a pond. Jumping, no risk, no reward. No joke, serious as stars. This the one I remember when I'm lost. In my thoughts, thinking too hard.
Yeah, another one that I'm messing with a lot. Like, I don't really have much crazy to say. He's still coming in with, you know, very clever, funny lyricism. Right? The one line I was really liking, yeah, these N-words, scared of morals, I just went pro for the Justice League. You see, like, something like that, it's just, you know, simply just comedic.
Apply pressure, results require my attention. Not impressed with your goalposts, you got them shifting.
Got him shifting.
Pulling over the stove, you saw being seminal work. I'm throwing strippers chroming, palm skipping, ripple in the water. The stone heaver, let's bleed them to the bone till they own us. By the time told us the froggy was over. We outside and they in the front lawn biting their tongue. It's on tuck like Doubtfire. Close like with my mouth shut to the bag wire. Then I release. I shouldn't quit your day job. 800,000 on the table, laying out the effort, finally paid off. All gray quake weather, no rainfall. Sticking with the plan, I'ma get us out the graveyard. Really in demand, on demand, on call. I'm the man on God.
This was fucking
Really
fire,
in demand,
man.
on demand.
This whole album was fire.
I'm the man on God. Really in demand, on demand, on call. I'm the man on God.
Actually have like a normal length song.
Flirting with that curving, I watch her work, purging, I wept. Stepped off, I deserted you, left when I was wordless. Murky water immersion, I get it cracking like cue balls. Plastered on the wall like a fat head in a pool hall. Mastiff, the dog really that big. Ancestor for me in a carpool. Strong trying to capture the moment that I had drums on it like popcorn was a bad dude. Don't lose your head either, don't snooze the rest. We up like fingers way above the rim. Full length feature films what we up against. You know the drill, keep it real, they gon' fuck with me. My eyes flooded, they might jump. All I know is I'm skywalking off of the scene with my money. Dice tumbled in threes, double or nothing. Murky water immersion, I can't be out of service yet. And flirting with the curving or watching her work purged and I wept step. Excavate what I can, how you gon' allocate me my own fucking land? Reanimated I once, had kicked the bucket, I'm back. Cutting up a list of reasons, last the folly of man. I found my father in my furtive glance. Furrow brow, I'm back warmer than I was. Forward further, transmuting 1 to 10. A handle stick, all wick, short highs. I see you where the pawns rise. Some people's job is to fall, walk light, otherwise stomp. Troglodytes need the lights, dreams of living large. Streetcar called pride, dropping niggas off in the morgue. It's no free rides out here anymore, but it never really.
Okay, that's it. Free the Ruler, last song on there. That's this very short album, 25 minutes. Voir, Dyer, Earl Sweatshirt and the Alchemist, and yeah, it's fucking fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, like this is a very realized project. Okay, like all of these songs very similar in many ways, right? Like what we're getting with these samples that Alchemist is cutting up for sure, and you know, and Earl consistent. Honestly, like I didn't get all the lyricism here, but what I did get was enough to just be like, fuck, you know, like there's a lot of rappers who are not going to be on his level. They just simply aren't. You know, he's here. You know, he's a very introspective person, and here I like his energy. I really do. You know, like he can certainly talk about dark stuff, but there's a peaceful nature to him. There certainly is a peaceful nature to almost all of these songs. Right, and I think having that persona on here that we do have, it's like I'm getting older, you know, and you know, I'm a leader, you know, like I'm in charge of this life that I'm leading, and you know where I'm at in my life at the end of the day is gonna have to do with my whole life, you know, things I had to deal with as a child coming up to now, and obviously my experience with fame, and now my experience now with how I've gotten to take such control over my artistry. I'm thinking like a 9 or maybe even a 9.5. I don't know if it would get higher than that, okay, but it's certainly a 9. I would not give this below a 9. Like it's just so tight of a project. It's so easy to listen to. It's so smooth from front to back. Yeah, good. I certainly like this more than Sick. You know, I think this is a big step up from Sick. Some rap songs, I don't know about that. You know, I've had a lot of time to sit and simmer with some rap songs, and you know that album certainly has a lot of classic status, I think. You know what, I would say some rap songs is probably still better, but you know, some rap songs being better really has to do with, you know, it's really going in weird fucking directions throughout that whole album, sound-wise. Whereas this album, it's not really doing that. You know, it plays it safe in comparison, but it's very clean, right? It's very clean, laid back. I don't know, but I'm glad to have this. I'm very glad to have this. So thank you, Earl, and I'll come back, and Al, of course, and I'm going to listen to it a few more times, and then I'll have a final opinion.
Here I am. I'm here to talk about my final thoughts on Voir, Dyer, Earl Sweatshirt, and The Alchemist, and it just works perfectly well, okay? You know, 11 tracks, you know, 10 of them, I guess, pretty short in length. You know, it's repetitious samples, but like every song starts and instantly you're like, okay, it's smooth, it's you know, it's catchy, like I'm stuck in that vibe. You know, Earl is sort of giving very much so a familiar performance in all of these. It's not like he's trying to switch up in any which way, but it's just such a nice ride, a nice quick 25-minute ride. I feel like I have to give it the 9. Oh shit, I just, like, as soon as I recorded this, I started thinking like differently, like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll give it an 8.5, but it's very consistent. And I think, like, when it comes to even Earl Sweatshirt as a lyricist, I mean, he's a fantastic lyricist, okay? He certainly is. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. You know, I'm very glad that we got this project. You know, he's given us exactly what we asked for, I think. So, all right. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, just put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.